All right, so we're gonna continue with duck unders. So we're gonna go on this side. Last week we showed a duck under off of my partner grabbing my wrist. Okay, so we're gonna kind of continue with that and we'll build on it. Now guys, it's zero resistance. You guys understand me? All right, I know we played a lot of games, but now it's zero resistance, okay? So last week we started with both of us in our stance. We talked about if we're wrestling, if a guy's wrestling like this, you're not gonna hit a duck under. It's just not gonna happen, it's impossible, okay? So we need our partner to be in a good stance. If you don't know how to do a stance, bend your knees, touch the mat, get your hands up, and put one foot back. That's a stance, okay? All right, so for me, I always like to do my duck under on the side of my partner's back leg. So this is great because this is actually my good side. Thank you.
I usually sound like this.
Yeah.
For you, you know?
Yeah, for me, this is a good side. All right, so we're gonna talk about making a connection again. I'm not gonna talk about too much because we already have. I like to start with the V block and then I get head to head by bringing my elbow into a collar tie, okay? The reason I like the V block is if as I'm reaching, my partner shoots a shot, my hand is on him. Does it make sense? Notice again, it's a V. If it's like this, he can kind of slip under my hand, so he can just slip, right? So we're using the V so that if he does shoot, he's not gonna be able to slip under my hand. So it's just a little detail. All right, so I'm here. I V block, I punch my elbow in, I grab his head, and I'm gonna get head to head. Now I'm gonna bait my wrist, and my partner's gonna grab my wrist. If my partner has a really weak wrist grip, meaning I can just kind of roll it out easy, it's not really the best time.
Before we get back to the video, guys, if you're enjoying this video and you want to support me and you want to learn more, you can click the link above. It's going to pop up, or go to brandonreed3x.com/store to find any of my Takedown for BJJ instructionals. You can also go to brandonreed3x.com/email to join my daily email list where I give tips and tricks about wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and kind of just do a daily journal so I can share with you guys like what's going through my mind. Anyways, guys, let's get back to the video.
This is assuming that my partner is just, he's just dead set on holding this. Maybe he has really good ankle picks. A lot of times guys with good ankle picks will hold the wrist really tight. Or maybe he's a big dummy, he just wants to hold on. All right, we're gonna take advantage of that. All right, so like we talked about last week, I wanna try to get my partner's elbow as far away from his rib as possible. If I can meet this condition, you can do any duck under. This is just one. All right, so naturally, I'm coming up. As this comes up, I'm stepping out, okay? So I'm not gonna go 1, 2, I'm going all together, okay? So I step, and then as I step, my knee is gonna be dropping, and I'm gonna be creating, I'm gonna slap our own butt. Remember we talked about last week. We don't want to just try to pull it out. If the guy has any level of strength, you're not gonna be able to pull it out. But if I slap my butt, it's too much space, you can't hold on. Does it make sense, guys? So go back and slap that thing, okay? All right, don't hold on to it. The other thing is, notice my hand, it stays on his head. This is a collar tie, but it's also a claw grip, okay? This claw, just like a claw machine, it's pulling, right? So as I turn my knee, I'm pulling him down with my claw, right? I'm gonna pull him down to both of his knees and his elbows, AKA turtle, right? And for now, best case scenario, we end up here. Obviously, there's gonna be scenarios where he starts to pull, he can turn, or he can go left or right, and different things are gonna happen, but for now, we're gonna assume our partner goes to turtle. Back up. So, I V block. I come in with my elbow and I like to get head to head here. I don't want to be super crowded here. It's kind of killing I need some space for this. I bait, he grabs. From here, I'm opening, I'm stepping, I'm coming here. Right now, I'm stopping for the purpose of the instruction, but if I was doing this fast, I would get here and I would go immediately. Last time, I'll do it fast. Make sense, guys? Let's do it on 3. 1, 2, 3.